Hello everyone, hope everyone's had a good day. We're gonna just finish a few things in here. Should be pretty simple. In my mind at least. I think we're gonna use this again. And we're just gonna get straight into it. First of all, can we just use this? And the answer is sort of. Let me make sure. Oh, nice. Webcam seems to be working pretty well, as intended. So that's nice. Because I know we've had issues in the past. Though it looks like I'm getting some lag now. A little bit, but not too bad. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about today's stream. And we want to use this piece. Now I could just cause that to run like that. Or we could cause it to be up against something like so. Hi. Let's try this. Let me know how the stream's doing with the webcam, because I haven't tested it yet on this. I did a D&D campaign on Discord with the webcam, and it seemed to work fine. Of course, it doesn't want to really nicely group together. Wait, this wouldn't work. Neither would this. That would, though. Thank you. I record... It actually... Oh shoot, I am seeing a bit of lag on my webcam. I wonder if I can fix that. I actually didn't really get a haircut, but... What is it, 1080 by 720? $1280 by 720. Alright, so I lowered the quality on my webcam. The audio, interesting. Let me see. That might have cut down on my CPU's usage because I'm now recording my webcam at 30 FPS. We're gonna finish this donkey habitat. And then we're probably going to do the Jacob sheep next. We really don't have much more to do. Okay, I think it had to do with my stream was a little laggy because of the webcam being too high quality. I'm using my phone as a webcam now, which is new for me, but the quality should be much better. Well, actually, I wonder... Not really. Trying to figure out my Twitch chat seems to be a little laggy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I agree. I think I heard someone say that it was the worst pack, and I was like, I gotta disagree with you there. I think it's got some of the best scenery pieces for sure. Why? Hold on. I can't believe I'd never noticed that these are so tiny. Of course, this doesn't work. Doesn't want to place, I should say. Let's see. I like this. Still showing me getting quite a bit of lag. Hello? Yeah. I wonder if I can change something. Sorry, I'm trying to double check something. Okay. Okay, whatever. It's being weird. I really think that's probably what we want to do. I also mistakenly said that this is Navajo. It's actually Quaker. So that's my bad there. I also, when I was at the cabin, kind of saw the cabin we were at had a roof kind of like this, and I wanted to build it kind of like this. Let's try this. No, unfortunately, I think we need to move each one of these pieces slightly in. But it'll work. It got us the majority of the stuff over in this direction. Alright, let's get this all situated. We can get this all lined up and it'll be quite nice. But yeah, apparently they changed... a bunch of Twitch stuff over the weekend. It's supposed to be easier for smaller streamers. So I don't know how we're gonna make this work, but... Man, it still looks like it's lagging. I'm just gonna try it without the webcam. I think that might be part of it. I think it might just be making the stream laggier. Is this a game you're playing, or more a game you're, like, designing or coming up with an idea for? Yeah, see if you can answer without looking it up. Incorrect. I guess I see we have quite a few viewers right now, so I'm gonna hold off on revealing the correct answer. For just a little bit. See if anybody else wants to try and give it a go. So yeah, y'all can ask exclamation mark QOTD to get the question of the day. I'll be trying to use that for some animal facts. Or tomorrow, when we play Battle Brothers, it'll probably be some history facts. Not exactly sure what yet. Wish there were some smaller pieces. It still looks like it's lagging. What is using up my GPU? Or CPU, I should say. Wonder if it's Discord. Or my editing software. That might also be it. Should probably make sure everything that's non-essential is turned off during a stream. That's probably a good thing to do. See if we can get that stream quality back up. I lean more towards survival games. Like, that's kind of the game that I'm working on, an RPG that's more of a survival game. But that's my own personal preference. It's not quite what I want. Also, y'all should be able to exclamation mark pet, I think it is, to make to pet the dragon. Or actually, nope, that's too big. I think that works. If not, try, didn't seem to do anything. Try to, there should be something at the right side of the screen. Nope, that's too big. Hmm. I guess we could use something like this. No. Nope. Hmm. Yeah, that could help. That's not working. Hmm. Of course, there's always this. Okay. And what's the one for the... Ah. mean, that's what I want, but I want... Hmm. Trying to remember what we've used in the past for these pieces. I did not think that this was going to be the tough one. I think we used this. That's pretty simple. I mean, personally, I think I would lean towards that one, but I think the breeze. I figured. That might need to be readjusted, because that seems like that's happening a little bit too soon. Oh yeah, that's every 20 minutes. I think we want it set to every 30 minutes. Yeah, I think... I don't know. It's kind of hard. For me, because there's some pluses and minuses for both. For sure. The wood color, I think we're going to go with our standard wood, and then we're going to use this red color. It's just subtly different than the... Yeah, I mean, I guess it's whichever one you're most interested in, because that's going to be the one you can probably finish fastest. But I would lean towards the survival one. We want to grab this. And yeah, we're just kind of creating basically a pavilion area for the sheep to take some shelter. It's pretty... I mean, I think I like the way this is looking. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, I used to want to design a game, but kind of lost. Well, nice. I think we're gonna just keep our sheep here. We've got 7. Well, it seems like we got less people in right now, I think is what everything's telling me. I guess I could actually go and check my Twitch stream manager now. Yeah, that seems accurate. So the answer is that they come from the United Kingdom, which they're a very interesting looking animal to come from the United Kingdom. It's kind of not known exactly where they come from in the United Kingdom. From what I found, I'm just gonna put this through here and we'll add some greenery later. We might also get some goats to go in this area. Let's see. I guess I could. Like so. Never really built like this. So do you have experience with game development, I assume? So that's pretty cool. We're just going to grab all this. Whatever I did seemed to have fixed lag, so let me see if I can get my... that's unfortunate, but probably how most game development stuff goes, if I'd have to imagine. Ah. So that's kind of the generic area for our sheep. I'm trying to remember what Outlast is. I haven't played it personally. Oh, that's right. These are the smallest that you can do. Which is a little dumb to me, but... well, that's cool. Yeah, I know a bit of coding, but it's mostly like mathematical programming, stuff like that. I never got into any horror games or anything like that, so that would kind of... I've heard it, but never really knew what it was. Mm. Alright, let's see. Yeah, now I'm getting 0 lag whatsoever. Interesting. Man, that video that I got is getting... It's pretty good. It's kind of popping off. Maybe I'm not going to do my webcam because I enjoy being able to see some of my more like stream details. And respond to comments. Yeah, this is gonna need to get moved because we need some more room for the sheep. I mean, let's just... We look up Jacob's sheep. Jacob's sheep. That's where they are. I do believe... Yeah. So, on the border of Wales. Which is pretty cool. So, since I'm Welsh and particularly on the border. That's weird. I wonder if... What do you code on? Is it, I assume it's, what am I assuming that I probably shouldn't? I assume Python, but I could be completely wrong. Okay, cool. Not a complete goofball. Yeah, Blender's always nice. Yeah, I've got a little bit of Hey, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. I think that's gonna work pretty well for our sheep. Yeah, I mean, it's not the craziest amount of views, I would say. I mean, it's doing well, for sure. Unless if I refresh it, does it go crazy? Nah, it's not that crazy, but it has a lot of comments on it, and a high view to like ratio, which is good. So, you know, I'll take what I can get, and for a small streamer, and I really didn't put like crazy amounts of work on it. Why is that obstructed? That's a little funky. Of course it's funky, it's Planet Zoo. I really don't feel like I need more enrichment in here. Yeah, for sure. Position, snap position. Again, can't complain. Okay, that's just... I mean, I guess I could, but there's no point in complaining. There's no point in being needlessly pedantic either, is there? Yeah, I don't want this to be higher than the donkey's fence, because that just isn't going to make sense. And then we'll just grab this and bring it over like so. I mean, I could always go like that. Then we'll just rotate like so. There we go. Now the question is, I suppose, what metal color do we want to go with? course, we could go with our kind of standard black color, which I may not be opposed to. Yeah, if y'all are watching, I mean, I could give it a try. I might look into it a little bit before making a video on it, but if I enjoy it, then I'll for sure make a video. Hmm. This is tricky. Yeah, we're gonna go with the small one here. Then just bring this like so. And she'd kind of like to be huddled together, so honestly that can be their backstage area. Up now we're getting a tiny bit of lag, but it's not too bad. Let's see. Let's do a bit of gardening. I want it to look somewhat natural, but let's then go with an intensity tool of like 20%. Yeah, no, I mean, I'd give it a try, and, if I felt like I liked it, I would, sure, um, make a video on it. I just would want to try it first, just, you know, just in case I didn't enjoy it, and that wouldn't help you or me. But I'd still give you feedback and everything. Yeah, I mean, I'll give as constructive criticism as I can. Why did I just get a bunch of lag? It's being weird. Now here we want to just... Actually, first I think we want to put in some rocks. I like what I did here. I don't think I'm necessarily going to do it too much more over here, though. I want to put lots of tiny little rocks. Get some nettles in here as well. Yeah, no, I did not realize how massive they were. I mean, their model is really nice. I'm so used to the miniature donkeys at my local zoo that it was quite a surprise to see. That they were that large. And then I want to grab some of the ones here. Put random rotation all. Hey, thanks Night Riz. Welcome to the stream. We're working on a build for some Jacob's sheep. Or they're not Jacob's sheep, they are Jacob sheep. If you want to test your trivia, go ahead and do !QOTD, and that will give you the question of the day, which is about Jacob sheep. Jacob sheep. Yeah, what's his channel name? I'll give him a look. I'm sure it may not be exactly what I'm interested in, but I'll give... I need to figure out a way that I can do the command where it will have multiple different kinds of questions that it can give you, but I'm still learning commands and... Yeah, probably not something I'd be interested in watching myself, but... Mr. Yeah, I've heard once you get big in YouTube, it's actually a lot of money that you make, but... I'm not close to there, but... Alright, well, the answer is the United Kingdom. I think there's some question about exactly whether it was in Wales or whether it was in actual England proper, but yeah, Welsh area, which is fun because that's where my family's from. So it's a little close to home for me, which is cool. They're a very cool sheep species. They get their name from their coat color. Yeah, no, and I've got pretty much my wife. Yeah, it's fun little news or information like that is stuff I want to put in. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Yeah, that's the goal. Is I want to try and add that. So like tomorrow is Battle Brothers, so we'll probably have some history reference. I don't want to add too many more rocks because otherwise we're gonna start getting shoot. Saying otherwise we're going to get yeah, and also if you go to the middle right, I think it is, there should be an option to like I think you can pet Tiamat once a day or once every certain amount of time. I'm still trying to figure out how that works as well, and eventually we'll be able to use channel points once I hit affiliate, which should be soon with Twitch's new rules. We don't want to go too crazy with the grass, but we want some. Let me see if I can figure out exactly how to. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty crazy on... Let me see. How can I test this? I guess I can go to my... Might get a little bit of lag when I load this up. Hopefully not. But yeah, at least for me, if you go to the right thing, there's something like says Pando. And then... Or you should be able to exclamation mark pet, but that didn't seem to work. I guess let me go check their configuration. Um, what are my... I'm trying to figure out. Try doing exclamation mark pet. Trying to figure out how. Or exclamation mark Tiamat, maybe? I'm not sure beyond that. It's... I thought I knew. If Shadow comes in on the stream, I know he did it last stream, so I can ask him how he did that. So yeah, we'll have a little bit more green grass over here. But again, we don't want to go too crazy with it because they are sheep. They will just mow these fields pretty crazily. It's funny, Pop-Tart, when I was looking into maybe going into Utah full-time. Yeah, no, that's for sure a major part of it. So, I'm just doing it for fun for now. I thought about doing it full-time, and then I saw how much the average YouTuber made, and I was like, that's nice, and then I got a promotion and started making more than the average YouTuber made, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, it will be nice as a supplemental income, but YouTube's gonna have to make me a lot of money if I was to actually quit my day job, because it comes with nice perks like paternity leave and health insurance, stuff like that, 401k. We may put like some small dry versions of this, but I don't want to go too crazy. I mean, yeah, I think that's a little... Okay, cool. There we go. So I mean, if I had 5 million, then yeah, maybe. But I think... Alright, sweet. Good to know. I think Pause Build is, I think he's the biggest Planet Zoo YouTuber. Which to me is a little bit crazy. Nothing against him, but it's definitely personality with him. He's got a much better, like, show personality than a lot of other Planet Zoo YouTubers, because Planet Zoo is inherently a pretty chill game, so doesn't necessarily attract the most, there's a few people who do it where they let their personality be a big part of their videos and stuff, but Paul's build is definitely one of those. And so I think he has 1 million. So that's probably what the cap is for if I keep playing just Planet Zoo. If I move into Variety, that can of course change, but most of the games I like to play aren't the most popular games in the world, so. But, I mean, if I started making I don't know, I'd have to do some calculations to figure out how much I'd need to make to start work being more than what I make plus benefits. Yeah. Like, I have considered maybe playing the new Witcher game when it comes out. I've never played any of the Witcher games, but I've enjoyed the show. I've been enjoying the books. I feel like the game looks pretty. I haven't looked at anything for the new one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the goal. Yeah, I mean, the thing is I get to play video games, hanging out with people. I'm not a giant people person, so that's not necessarily my primary motivator. I'm an introvert that can turn on some extroversion. Everyone at work, I think, was surprised when they heard that I was an introvert. Because I'm usually very outgoing at work. Yeah, but it also means that I won't have any dead moments, which is something that's tough to deal with, is if I'm in a stream and there's actually no one there. That's always tough, but it's been less frequently occurring due to what is this obstructed by? There we go. And I mean, this I'm going to make pretty strictly. But yeah, it's about playing games I enjoy. So you're gonna see Battle Brothers in the near future. You're gonna see me just paint some Warhammer miniatures. I'm excited for that. We're gonna play probably some Darkest Dungeon in the near future. Um, why is this gotta be difficult? True. Yeah, I was definitely wondering what is it obstructed by. I mean, yeah, I mean it takes some time. It's not an easy, flippant commitment. Well, we'll definitely have to get... I've been getting the itch to start a new zoo as well because, while I like this one, and will keep it, I'm realizing that this is going to be a crappy zoo for new DLCs, because since we're doing natives of the southeast, biggest thing about audio is get a Samson TUQU mic would be the mic I would recommend. That's what my wife got me, and from what I've understood, it's the best budget mic and will last you a long while. And I really like it. We need to put random rotation on. that's fair. Could do that. Yeah. Let me open that up real quick. Yeah, everyone, also, you should join the Discord. It should be... I guess... let me get a link to the Discord. It should be down below, but just in case. Hey, Origin. Nice to have you here. Oh, I've made my computer very unhappy. Or I should say my stream very unhappy. I was very confused on why I was posting in YouTube and Twitch. I feel like we want a bit more like this. I mean, that picture does kind of go hard. I like this more for the sheep because I don't feel like they're going to be as... The reindeer. I like the reindeer. I had to show my wife that one because I was like, that's just crazy. Alright, let's keep working on a bit of the grunge. Just kind of making this look a little bit more natural. But yeah, the ZSU is doing an auction and definitely wanting to get in on that. The reindeer one with the glowing antlers. I feel like that's pretty cool. I want to make this area kind of grungy, like the sheep have been tracking around here. And then the people kind of clean up this area just by being a little bit more like foot traffic, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but just put a few things of hay in here, because, I mean, it just makes sense, right? And this will have quite a bit of hay, because this is where they would sleep at night. All huddled together, because sheep are pretty frightenable creatures. Very timid. Let's see, what else do I want to add to this habitat? Hey, Big Man Silco. Welcome to the stream. Thanks, really appreciate it. I think we want something like this here. Thanks. The zoo's going good right now. That's a good question. I don't think so. I would say keep it. Because that name is also pretty epic. This is for the Jacob sheep. Don't know why it was being so weird here. There we go. And the roof design is a little bit based off of the cabin that we stayed in. It should be exclamation mark Tiamat. I think that brings up a menu. haven't really set up any other commands on that because I figured I'd use stream elements. Let me make sure. Am I tripping, or is this... I think I'm just tripping. Let's see. Alright. Well, thanks. Thanks for tuning in. Really is appreciated. Let's see. Hold on, let me see. I guess that's lined up. It just looks off. By the tiniest bit, and it's bugging me. Tiniest bit. Maybe it's not. There we go. We'll make this look pretty nice. I think that looks nice there. And we'll just grab all of this, move it over to, say, here. think we also want to grab like so. Bring that out the tiniest bit. A tiny bit less than that. And then just move this over like so. We're definitely gonna make this way more difficult than it needs to be, but, you know, if you're not doing that, then it probably needs to be more difficult, right? Just a pinch more, so we can get these to look just like bolts. And then we'll move this to be more centered. Move this to be like right there. Now we just gotta do it on the other side, which should be much easier. Should be much, much easier. I don't know if we need to do anything more than that, honestly. Let me grab that one bolt, please, game. There we go. We might actually split this off and make it its own group so that if we want to use this piece again, because I feel like we might, we can just grab it. Because I'd imagine for some cabin builds we might want to use it. Quite extensively. Yeah, that's a lot. I think I have like 20 or 30 Steam games. No! I mean, I like the look of that. If we go construction... Oh, okay. I mean, I don't mind that one as much. I never played. Well, that just made that easier, didn't it? Let's make sure that all that looks like it connects nicely. And for the most part, it looks nice. Yeah, y'all should go and try out the question today. See if you can put in your trivia skills. Alright, and let's finish this up. Make sure none of that's poking through the ceiling here. That looks good. Obviously, we're going to put something right above the Arctic wood. It just is acting as our nice little rustic. Oops. We gotta do the same thing. You know what, I think I can actually... I'm getting a little bit more stream lag, so I'm wondering if I can... Maybe that will fix that. I don't know. Still new to streaming, mostly. Let's see. Let's do that. That's pretty easy. Let me go look at my reference images real quick. Alright, sorry. Reference images. I saw new comment. So, barn. That's right, images. I mean, looks like shingles, duh. Looks like we got some metal. Yeah. Or actually, I saw something that looked very much like this. Oh, that's the shame. Such a good game. Let's see if we can just move this to like there. Hmm. Let's look at, or maybe even some. Are there any nice shingles? These aren't going to work. I guess I can see, what does the bottom of the slate roof look like? Nothing in particular. I think I'm gonna do this, even though we used it quite a bit on our last zoo. Looks like a lot of the... I know it's floating. We'll lower that when we finish the whole roof. But we are not finished, and probably not even close. Yeah, I don't really know what those games are, even. Alright, I guess that's what you're gonna be playing, eh? Alright, let's get some animals in, eh? I'd say that's looking pretty good for a start. Jacob sheep. Let me make sure I know exactly how many sheep I am supposed to have in the ZSU. And if I go over there, doesn't look like anything important was announced recently. See, we have 2 males and 5 females. So that puts us at 4 females, 1 more. Now I want pizza, thanks. What are they so... People are so difficult in this game. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Yeah, that's recent. I think I accidentally forgot to add some water to a bunch of habitats. Oops. So let's fix that. That's nice. Oh, yikes. Thanks for the lurking and thanks for the follow and tuning in for so long. That is nice. Let's see our Jacob's sheep come in. Hopefully their traversable area will be good. Oh, let's go to work zones. Yeah, looks like they're traversable area. Good. They look pretty good. Voices are getting raspy. Yeah, I looked up. Oh, I saw something in Finland. I don't remember what it was. Or Iceland. Yeah, for a modded. Yeah, Jacob sheep are pretty cool. Um, does anyone know where the name Jacob sheep comes from? So I want to get a look at the habitat for my ZSU so I can house them. Yeah, that's what it was. It was saying it was the only country with no mosquitoes and no snakes. Though I guess what I could do is I could grab all this. It is a biblical reference. Yeah, so the idea is it's from Genesis, from Jacob. So Jacob's a bit of a trickster, a scandal. And so when he goes he goes on the run away from his brother because basically he's cheated his brother of all that of his brother's inheritance, basically. Bad guy. So he's now living in this different country. And he's married. And so his father-in-law, he's getting ready to go back home because I don't remember the exact reason, but getting ready to come back home, and let me make sure I get this story correct. His father-in-law, he's been the shepherd of all the sheep for his father-in-law. So his father-in-law doesn't want him to leave because basically he's been doing a great job shepherding the sheep. The sheep always do well. And so he says, "Hey, I'm going away. I'm going to take my sheep, going to leave you yours." But basically all of the sheep were Jacob's, I think is how the story goes. And so his father-in-law basically says, "Hey, basically he says, okay, but you can only keep the spotted ones." And so Jacob basically, as the cunning guy he is, It's really an interesting story. Basically, he puts up a bunch of reeds where the sheep he tries to selectively breed them for spots, basically. And he does so. So basically all the sheep end up being him. Um that's enough of that story though, but I don't know, it's an interesting one. It's I mean, it's got to be one of the first references of selective breeding in history because I mean, it's depending on how you date Genesis, it's um 1800 BC. I'm going to leave y'all with this image here, though, and I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. But yeah, that's that story. And so these are thought to be the descendants of Jacob's sheep, is kind of the lore behind it. Are they actually the descendants of Jacob's sheep? Most likely not. And by that I mean pretty much most definitely not. And now my dog's barking because he's a turd. Okay, let's see. So we got the Jacob sheep, which means we're going to be able to... I'm hoping that we'll be able to get some really cool species in the near future. Why? Okay. I'm going to adjust the settings a little bit more because for some odd reason I'm really lagging today. So let me know how the quality is because I just went for like a faster encode, which will probably be less lag, but also maybe less quality. So the next species we want to do is for the horses. No, it's acting like... I don't want to do that yet. Hey dog, stop it. He's just barking at the backyard for no apparent reason. So I think something like this will work pretty well here. Or not at all. It won't work for some. Now it's still lagging. So I'm... Yeah, nice. Sure, you'll do fine. I'm about to murder my dog. Milo! Oh boy. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I mean, varies per person. Sorry, I'm letting my dogs out at the same time of doing all this. Alright, distraction averted. Hmm. see. Fences are tough on this kind of terrain. Come on. Very difficult. Let me know if y'all are seeing any lag, because it's showing up that there should be lag on the stream, but it's done that before, so I don't know what to think. Let me run my task manager and see if there's anything that's running my CPU up like crazy. Not really. I've been playing at Zoo more than anything else. I don't really like this fence. Let me see some horse pasture fences. Because that's bothering me. They're usually pretty flat. So we might just flatten some of this area. I don't know why it keeps saying I'm lagging, or why I would be lagging. My CPU usage is low. This is really fun. Lots of fences. I think we have 2 horses. We'll probably keep only a few cows as well, so... Don't want to have this go too crazy. This is kind of one of my first times not building, like, I'm using just, like, basic fence pieces. I never use these. And I kind of hate them. Like, just the difficulty of it is more difficult than creating my own custom ones, and... At least they mostly lined up. And this one is a little tricky. But if I put that like there, doesn't look bad. Now this is going to be a pretty simple habitat. I wonder if there's a Planet Zoo setting that I can... Nice. Are you seeing any lag? Just wondering. Or a friend? Ha! Why is it gotta be so weird to me? Then again, it's now saying that there's no lag whatsoever. Just kind of feathering this in. And we don't really want too many rocks in here because the horses are pretty prone to breaking their legs. Cows are also pretty prone to tripping on things, so... this is going to be pretty much a field with maybe a few rocks in it. Good bit of grass. We might do a custom feeder as well. This is going to be... So, the mod is the American Quarter Horse, but we're going to be kind of saying they are the Florida Cracker Horse, which is a rare breed from, like, the Spanish... That's, yeah, they're an endangered, like, hoofstock species. So... they're a cool species of horse, but, I mean, there's not too much crazy. I think they're pretty good at going through marshy environments. But nothing too crazy. Yeah, shucks. Thanks for playing with the dragon, you know. The more it'll do that, the more it will level up, and it'll change appearance eventually. From what I understand. I mean, that looks pretty good, considering it's going to be for horses. Yeah, I mean, it's based off of a Babylonian dragon. It's also the name of my chameleon, so that's kind of the lore. I always name my lizards after dragons. The one snake I had was after a Redwall character. Thanks, yeah. I mean, I like it. It's going to be pretty simple. But maybe we'll put some palmettos. So if we grab the doom palm. Because I think we're going to have the Florida Cracker Horse and the Florida Cracker Cattle. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's supposed to. I think a few of these small bluestem grasses will really sell that. Nothing too crazy going on here. Yeah, it's funny. I know how you feel. Kind of happened to me 2 weeks ago, where I just kind of kept doing just little tiny things. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, you're Dutch. That's cool. I know a lot of Planet Zoo, like YouTubers, are Dutch. I know there's quite a few good zoos in the Netherlands. Yeah, it's fun for sure. I don't know the Dutch zoos. I think Oberhans is one. I'll be going to Germany next year to yeah, I know, like, just Goron, Poison Blade. I think Eben is Dutch as well. I was gonna say I don't know why, but I do know why. Whenever I hear Dutch, the country I keep thinking of is Denmark. And it's Oberhans, yeah. Or Owerhans. Ah. Yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't looked too much into it. Oh, Belgium. Okay. That's actually where my family is from long. He could be. I'm not sure. I know him and Goron do a lot of work together. And I could have sworn they said Dutch, but I could be wrong. I don't want to use those. Those just mess up the... I mean, I don't want to use that either. I mean, I think this habitat is pretty close to being complete. Yeah, no, he's definitely Dutch. And I know Poison Blade is Dutch as well. My family's from Belgium in a roundabout way. Flanders area. Belgium to England to United States. I don't know if we're Dutch at all. No, we're German on my mom's side, but... Okay, yeah. I knew that. I always thought she was German, but Dutch is right. My friend is learning Dutch right now. I really like this blue stem grass, so I'm probably going to overuse it. Yeah, my friend is learning Dutch. I need to learn German. Because I'm going to Germany next year, and yeah, he's having issues. He's also tried to learn Italian because he works for an Italian company. And I work for a German company, so... I mean, it makes sense for me to learn German as well in case we have any really important people come by. Well, what's the favorite zoo you've been to? I guess that's a question I can put out there as well. I feel feel pretty good about this. Oh, my friend is watching right now and who's learning Dutch. Apparently. Because he's a good friend and he's watching my stream. Hi. Barcode needs to replicate. Cool. Neat. I've heard that there's not too many good zoos in Italy, but I guess there are some at least. Trying to remember the guy who said that. I think he's German. He might be mostly lurking if he texts me about it. But maybe he'll respond to you. In Dutch? Horse stables. I don't really want to do a horse stable. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. I was about to say, I'm not an expert in geography, but I know Iceland is an island. Yeah. Oh, hey. There we go. I'm assuming that means good evening. Hi, thanks for the follow. Oh, your message isn't coming through? Sorry. Night Riz. Oh, that's weird. Give me a second. Let me, see if it... Did it block it? No. Hmm. Yeah, it worked pretty well for me when I was doing Spanish. I'm hoping it will do the same for... Oh, I need to see how many horses we're actually... keeping. I think it's 2. Yes, 2 Florida Cracker horses. honestly. No. Yeah, I'm in ZSU, so this is ZSU Zoo, and I'm pretty excited about the new events they're doing this month, because I haven't been able to take a part in those yet. Let me see, is there anything important happening in the ZSU? No? Okay, cool. We want to get these species housed as quickly as possible. I need to look at some more. Horse stables are tricky. I've never really built for one. And I think this is actually messing us up here. I'm hoping a horse can fit through there. I guess there's a way to tell. Alright, we're back to rotating it this way. And then let's just put the barriers in, and we'll put the horses in and see if they can fit through this. Because, you know, Planet Zoos sometimes will make decisions for me. Because we're supposed to keep cows in here as well. I'm not sure how great this will be at keeping cattle as well. But if I get my way with ZSU events, we'll get the Florida Panther, the Crested Caracara, and the cool. Yeah, I've heard that can happen. I'm not doing anything too crazy, but so far the community's been pretty good. This is where we want to American quarter horse. So we've got a male and a female. I like the idea of having a black stallion. I don't know why that one seems to be bugged. Then we need to make sure that this is part of a habitat. So let's see that happen. You know, I'm also going to limit the amount of guests to like 100. That's not in here. This is settings, game. Oh, or to 500. Apparently you can't go less than 100. This is supposed to be a small animal park. I don't want that many people here. Also, is that donkey picking up that? Weird. Come on. We got that other Jacob sheep. Okay, so they can technically go through those spots. There we go. Let's see, can we... I kind of want a female of that color, but you know... Wait, did we accidentally... Yeah, we got... Oopsie. Alright, so let's actually do the horse stable. Alright, let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's lower this just a tad bit, like there. Then we want to use we're going to do something I've never actually done, but I've heard done all the time. A little surprised that that doesn't snap the way I want it to. Then if we take this and we just go like or actually I guess we could match it to this color. I mean, not that. Okay, well, you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. It was a pleasure. Let's see. So we'll make this look like metal. I mean, yeah, that works pretty well. Then we'll just grab all this. I should probably make this separate so that So grab this, and then we're going to split from the group. We're going to put one here, put one here. Actually, we probably want to mix and match first. Yep, we got the 45-degree angle snap turned on. Not a ton. Like, I'm not a crazy nerd for Legos. I do enjoy them. My Legos are Warhammer miniatures, basically. Um, let's see. Which we'll be painting Thursday. Let's see. I want you to be able to pet the horses. Mm. Oh, actually, you know what we can do? So we can just... put that like so. This is looking pretty sleek in my opinion. I mean, let's just do this and we'll sort it out in a second. Lots of little pieces. And I messed it all up. Of course. Like I usually do. Happens every once in a while. do this. What's happening on Discord? I keep getting Discord notifications, but oh, there is something in. I see now. Yeah, I'm sure you could make that walk. Yeah, I'm sure you could make the walk. You just might have to go in winter. You might have a little bit less of a direct route. Yeah, you could just walk across the ice, right? No big deal. So I don't see what the problem is. And then this will be for the cattle. Which, I mean, I guess we can make this work as well. Not like that, we can't. I thought I had clicked off for a second. And then we'll just move this along like so. Sorry if I'm quiet. It's just trying to get this figured out. So that works for the cows. Now we just need a gate. Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing here, honestly. Yeah, let's see. No, I don't. I'm not caring about the staff right here. I can't. There we go. Um, so I just had someone comment who said that they think that the full announcement will be on the 10th. I don't know where they're getting their information from, but that would be cool. I'd want to check and see. I know they've made a comment on my stuff before. That would be pretty great news. I don't know if this is going to work well, but I have an idea here. Hmm. Let's go ahead and check something. Alright, back to the game. I want to thank everyone who's tuned into the live stream so far. We're probably nearing the end. But it certainly has been a really fun one. And yeah, we're getting a pretty good amount of stuff done. I do want to get 3 builds finished tonight, so we're probably going to take a break from this and work on a smaller where we just want to match that. Just move it back like so. And then habitat. Oh, we want to check with the American quarter horse. We could put one of those pines in. The keyboard's a little weird. Not gonna do that. We'll probably do like a large barrel feeder. Hello! Welcome back, Big Man Silco. Or I guess I could just call me Silco. We are... Oh, that works. Cool. We're doing pretty good. We're trying to get 2 more we want to get this habitat finished and 1 more habitat complete. But the other one will be a very small build. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. The follower goal, honestly, I don't care as much about because, I mean, it's nice for sure. It's just because Twitch wanted me to. I was like, okay, I'll do what Twitch asked me. Yeah, I think this one was done by Leaf, so I think he said that the new. Yeah, we'll say the texturing could maybe use some work because the black just kind of looks flat to me. This one looks better. Ooh, it looks like there's a weird issue with the hoof there. Oh, that's the... Hmm. Do love these sheep. The sheep models look really good. Yeah, sometimes it says some things that definitely make me a little uncomfy. I think there's a way you can ask Tiamat animal facts, like if you do the exclamation mark Tiamat. Oh, we need to fully finish the area over here. We're almost done. We're not going to finish it, but we're going to put one of the habitats in that I think it has nothing to do with squirrels whatsoever. But no, we have not named any of the sheep. We have 2 males and 5 females, so feel free to name any. I regret everything. I gotta figure out how exactly I want to. That's as small a piece as we have, isn't it? Hmm. Give me a second and I'll name some of them those names. I don't know if I'll name all of them those names, but... I think I like Q-Tip and Sherlock Holmes, at least. Sweet. I mean, I'm gonna have a ton of fun with the Battle Brothers, I think. Do you know the game, or you just know you're gonna be on tomorrow? Ah, it's brutal. Like, it's a turn-based strategy game that is just absolutely brutal. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to save scum and all that. Or just or just keep we'll either have to save scum or we'll have to just restart our campaign several times. Like, that's how difficult it is. Like, I know we're going to lose people. It'll just be a question of, do we lose... Yeah, I was talking about playing other story-based games. I know... I think a trailer for the new... for Witcher 4 came out. I've never played any of the games, but I like the world. I don't know about The Last of Us as much, but I'm liking this as an exhibit box, by the way. Anybody have any guesses of what might be shoved in here? Here's a hint. It's not a squirrel. I know this is the squirrel aviary, but... yeah, I think it really kind of fills out some of the area. No, we've got a chipmunk in our other enclosure. It's going to be something quite a bit smaller than a chipmunk. I mean, honestly, that's pretty good, isn't it? Then we grab something like a nettle. I haven't watched that in forever, so I have no clue. Ooh, I bet this would go really nice in here. Construction. I mean, this habitat's not going to take me any time at all. I gotta make sure this is always on. And then let's see. The answer to what species is going in here. Not a squid. I need to put them in before the glass, so... It's going to be a walking stick enclosure. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. Yeah, for sure. Such a tiny piece. That I have to imagine that that is correct. I didn't want to imagine that that was correct, but you have forced my hand. They do not like aligning the surface to those. I thought I modded you, but let me try that real quick. Because you definitely are supposed to be. You are for sure one on YouTube. Okay, there you go. You're now a moderator. Oh shoot, that's in the YouTube chat as well. Whoopsie. Yeah, don't think about it too hard. It's already freaked me out. I hate mustard for one, so. No, 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 no. No mustard Pop-Tarts. Mustard Pop-Tarts aren't real. Mustard Pop-Tarts can't hurt you. I mean, that I'm 100% here for. Ooh. I mean, I'm not a giant Jack Daniels fan myself, but whiskey Pop Tart. I mean, honestly, you just make a version of it that's like a brown sugar cinnamon, but with some whiskey. I'll. There was no need for you to do that. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's looking good. Why are you so weird? Why are you the way that you are? Like, is there a smaller sign than that, even? Not really. Though I actually think this one fits our style a little bit better. Oh, and we're actually supposed to have another one of these guys in. Not the dad jokes. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. I mean, I love dad jokes. We are supposed to have another squirrel, actually. So we get our other fox squirrel. They are technically siblings, so we won't be able to breed them, but see, did that guy respond to me? No. Okay. No big deal. I'm getting so many YouTube notifications from people commenting on that video. Which, you know, I'll take. We're almost to 20 comments. I mean, half of them are me responding to stuff, but I like this habitat. I really like that habitat. But let's take a picture of this one. I don't think I took a picture of the horse one, so let's go ahead over there and take a picture of it from here. Alright, so I guess I have no excuse not to... Well, I guess I could actually... Let's make this look a little bit more Barney. So if I go... Shucks. Yeah, and then I just bring this like so. And then we just grab this, rotate it around. And then for this, we want that color to be for the wood. And then we want, like, we either want an off-white, which I think, yeah. Let me go back to some reference images, see what I can get. And most of the ones I'm seeing... Okay, there's one with that. We also probably want to get some windows. Then we'll just grab this. Actually, let me look at that. Alright, let's grab all this. I was about to say, I know I've not selected everything. Let's select this whole thing. and bring it up a bit. And then we want to grab our favorite metal pieces in the game, or at least one of our favorite metal pieces in the game. I mean, let's create... We actually want to... grab all this, and then actually we want to bring it right on in like so. And then we want to create the doors. And then we just grab this. That's pretty much what we're looking for. Just a few changes needed. Then we just want to grab something like this, or this. Let's see. We want this. Though actually, let me look at this picture. Let's see. No. I really don't want something on the grid. And I want something smaller than that. Alright, let's see. What in the crap? What is that for? Does it light up? Nope. That was weird. I don't know what I just missed, but I just missed something. Yikes, can't spell. Custom windows and such. Let's see if we can select both of these. And then just bring these out just the tiniest bit. Just so we can still select them. Maybe we'll bring them out quite a bit further. So that we can select them. Alright, and let's just bring that there. Bring that like so. Let me look back at the reference image. Yeah, basically this is right. I mean, it's a little different than the reference picture, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. It's a little weird sometimes. I wanted it for like some added engagement for when maybe I'm really focusing up, but there's definitely a few times where I'm like, that's a little weird. Really should have grouped all this together separately. At least most of it is one piece. Okay, my wife is on her way home. So we're gonna end it here pretty much. I'm gonna send y'all on Twitch to someone else who's a good Planet Zoo streamer. I saw that there's... So y'all will go to Plenco. Well, I can't just copy this, can I? I mostly can. But yeah, let me get y'all in a raid. Before I do that, let me make sure I save and exit. Because otherwise, I'm going to forget, basically. So just hold on for a second and I'll get y'all where you need to be. And then... let's raid channel. So he's not playing Planet Zoo right now, but that won't be too big of a deal. We'll still raid.